Please join me in a meditation to align shut down. And I stepped aside. Do you have anything you wish to ask?
Hi, who are we talking to?
I am you.
Ah, this is Rowie. Welcome back again.
Thank you, Roy.
It was an interesting exchange yesterday we had, all of us together.
Yes.
So I must thank you for that, and everybody that was present.
Thank
in
you.
that now.
So, would you say that you're an oversoul?
I am oversoul, yes. Oversoul as well as you are oversouls, all of you.
Has the human race ever called you Isis?
Yes.
Or Ishtar.
The name is not precise.
Are you working with the Vatican right now?
I'm here. Inside you. Oh. Relax. I miss Mikey. He was very good in assisting with the energy. Fanda is shaking. Help him with me. You are not coming through clearly.
Can anyone get Mikey?
Oh, you misunderstand this.
Oh,
You are Mikey now.
okay. I will think about light and give it to you.
Thank you.
So, is anybody part of your oversoul here in this group or in human colonies?
Not part. We are all one.
Yeah, we are all one.
This is doubt in you.
What he was asking, because he understands that we are all one, but he was asking if we, let's say the group here, if any of us are part of you, this particular oversoul. We understand that there are many oversouls.
Creation is like a tree. You are branches. You are expressions of the tree. When branches are cut out of the tree, they still live.
So would you consider yourself the feminine representation of the source?
Yes, everything is feminine and male at the same time. I consider myself feminine, yes. More feminine than
More
Anna does
feminine.
not have the word
Masculine.
Masculine. Correct. You are more the right-brained, holistic, and the masculine is more of the left-brained. Do you feel that our culture has become too embedded in the male, masculine sense of thinking, and you are here to represent the feminine and bring balance?
No, it's not that. You have to accept your female side and your male side as well.
Correct.
Male side, it is all about give life and take life. You do that naturally every moment. You give life to every moment, and you take life from every moment. There's nothing wrong with that.
Because
It's just
nothing is permanent.
Yes.
Exactly. It's always moving, always changing.
Existence is permanent.
Correct.
But
We've been
changing, yeah.
For far too long, Earth has been led to believe existence is temporary and that the soul is not infinite. And we need to start thinking and shifting our consciousness to this understanding that we are infinite and nothing is permanent in the sense we think. It is constantly changing. It just different perceptions of every present moment. And I understand that we as a species on Earth and in third density have to individually understand this and bring awareness to this. But do you feel, or do you have intentions to bring about any certain catalyst to help us bring understanding of this easier or expedited?
Part of what you said was the answer. I will make it simple later. There's a thin line you should walk if you wish to move forward where you wish to be. Very thin line.
So it's very delicate.
Yes, it's balance. It's this and that. It's always this and that. You don't choose side because you are all.
I understand. And that's the paradigm shift we have to make, that there is no negative or positive polarity because we are all one.
Yeah.
When you ascend to the highest level of densities, you understand this, and you have to understand that love is a part of creation, and you cannot only be purely light and try to be without love. Like in the Luciferian rebellions, we saw entities try to recreate creation itself without love, and that is never possible and only leads to sad things that are unnecessary. And it's a delicate balance that I understand is all for the evolution of experiencing, creation itself. The intelligent infinity realized for creation to experience itself by implementing the veil and having us detach from the conscious mind to the subconscious mind. It allowed for evolution to be more efficient, so that there was no saturation with people becoming used to always having a connection to the source. Like a spoiled child would not work as hard if they were given everything. We had to learn to experience. We had to learn all the archetypes and emotions. And for us, it's just, I don't like to make excuses. I'm not a person to make excuses, but it is a very limited environment on Earth. So it's been a little bit more of a challenge that I think we should enjoy, but a challenge nonetheless on us to remember what we've already known, just in this perspective from third density. it can be difficult at times to remember that without affirmations or confirmations, because that's how we've been conditioned to be up to this point.
You are always answering yourself.
Yeah, I guess I do. I do that a lot. Do you have any wisdom you'd like to just impart on us, or do you want us to ask questions?
I have what you can call wisdom for you, Gordon.
Remembrance on us for us?
Don't cover your remembrance with words you know already. How long was it for you to realize without ascending?
How long was
You
it?
started with the words you need to ascend to realize. In that sense, no. First you realize, and then you take action.
When we take action,
You stop after realization.
so we need to, we're blocking ourselves in a sense? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying connect your realizations with your actions.
Embody it. So embody your thoughts and your knowledge with how you are.
Yes, you don't have to talk to yourself that much. Don't think. Just let it flow.
Be like water.
Yeah, water.
Do you live in a dimension?
You all live in many dimensions. 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time for stars. You create all the dimensions you perceive. Dimension is a twisted pronunciation for purpose.
Yes.
Dimension.
Dimension.
Yes, it's what you crystallize your reality to exist.
Is it similar to Merkaba? Merkaba?
Merkaba is you. It's just a representation. It's just a label. It's the meaning you give into that makes it what it is.
So if we have such a hard time with labeling, because we as a species like to label so much, what is the most efficient means without labeling? Just to know and intend it, and just to be it, feel it.
Everything, water and diamond. It's the same thing. It's the light in different form.
Yes, it's all photons.
Yes, so photons you can't see. But the breeze you can feel, it's the light, light and sound and patterns. And when it becomes even more dense, even more overlapped, then it's fluid, then it's liquid. And in more concentrated form, crystallized form, it's
So it's all vibrations and It's all vibrations and frequencies in just in different dense forms and crystallized forms.
yeah. There is a reason why water is less denser when crystallized.
And the human species is made of 2/3 water. Is that?
Yes, you are water and diamond.
In our most basic element, we are just water and diamonds.
I simplified it for a reason, and that is for you to simplify your thinking.
Okay.
You don't need to be very precise in describing things. Words are just symbols.
Yes.
Words are different aspects of one thing. Everything is light.
Yes.
Or the absence of light at the same time.
Has there been too much absence of light on Earth?
Not too much, just enough.
Just enough, a minimum amount. We need to raise the amount of light.
No, I mean, enough for now. You can burst now and shine and flare.
Yes. We shine brighter.
Yes, liquid light.
That's beautiful.
White light.
Well, as light workers, we take great honor in that, honorable love, and we all enjoy to spread light, and we'll continue to. Do you have any certain techniques that we could utilize to help us in spreading the light better, or whatever?
Whatever works for you at the moment.
Okay.
Imagine light. It can always be even brighter. There's no end to it.
There's always more.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Are you coming from higher dimension to us? Right now we live in a 3D, between 3 and 4D. Are you coming from 5th dimension, 6th dimension to us? I understand you saying that
I come
only
from all dimensions.
I believe ISIS has a direct.
I dimensionalize whatever I wish. The time is the dimensionalizer.
So
Time. You need time to go from one point to another, creating line, thus creating one dimension of space. And likewise for other space dimensions.
So would you
So
how would you define time? Would you define more of a movement of gravity? Do we define it differently, or do we? I feel like your definitions of it, you're having to, in a sense, simplify things drastically for us, and I'm curious how you would define time to you, because you obviously understand it on such a higher. Oh, we all understand it, and I know we all have this remembrance, but your conscious awareness of it right now is a much higher level than we have. So do you feel, have we misinterpreted time in a sense? Do you have a different way of interpreting time and these ways in which you travel? You're speaking ways in which you travel through space-time. And I believe you're speaking to, you have ISIS you have had a connection to the source from a very, very, very long period of time. And
may I ask you something?
Yes, please.
Do you have imagination?
Yes.
Can you imagine being someone else, somewhere else, in another time?
Yes.
Then you are it. You are all dimensions. Do not limit yourself where you put your boundaries. There they stay for you as long as you believe.
Hmm.
So are you part of my imagination then?
I'm your imagination. I'm the bridge.
Oh wow, I just had a huge light bulb. So do you
So
represent
you
our subconscious?
For you, I represent your higher self.
For me individually, or for
Yes,
human species?
for your belief system. But
Wow.
every one of you understands it. Everything translates for you in some way. It is not accident that you hear whatever you hear. It is your higher self talking to you all the time.
Okay.
You're not going to win. You're not watching the game. Oh, 2 minutes left.
I want to ask a question. Hello.
I wish to play the game.
Let's play the game. Okay.
You have the ball now.
Okay. I feel you are a source energy, all that is, as we are.
Is it really that important who I...
They don't want us
For-
to ever look at them as
for-
gods. Remember the free will aspect.
I am you. There is nothing else.
Yeah.
There is only you. Everything is you. You interact with yourself. Always.
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah. One more question. Can you tell me about Anubians?
My counterpart, Anubis.
Excuse me, I did not hear you well. What did you say?
Anubians, I don't know what you mean. Anubis is one.
The protector of the dead, Anubis.
Yes, my counterpart.
Yeah, it's like a race.
No,
The species race Anubians. Not Anubis, Anubians. Is it what I picture? It's half Anu and human?
Anuman.
Animal and human, I should say.
Animal and human, you all are animal and human. Didn't you hear? Or you don't want to believe it?
What I hear you said humans are Anubians? That's what I heard?
You heard correctly in your way. You always hear what you need to hear at the moment. The fact that it changes is not that it was not true before. It's always true.
Did you learn a valuable lesson through your experience with Osiris?
I learned very valuable experience right now.
Oh man, this is incredible. Oh.
It is truly incredible.
It is. It's still kind of setting in for me. I'm sorry. This is pretty amazing. This is a great honor to be speaking with you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's been a long time.
Always amazing. That's a very easy way how to go with life.
Yes, it's easy to follow your highest excitement and follow your amazements.
Follow or create your excitement.
Create, correct. It's a better word, because we're always creating.
Be excited that you can be excited.
Can you say I love you in your language?
I love you.
Not English.
What language? I will say I love you in whatever way comes to Tirasta.
What? What?
So is it true, Isis, that or has it already been created?
For me, Isa, if you wish, Isis is not resonating at the moment, because it's another aspect than the one I chose to express right now.
Oh.
Isis is a queen of death.
Did you say to call us Isa?
Isa?
Isa, yes.
How do you spell that?
One S or double S, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I-S-A or I-S-S-A.
So, Isa, do you experience time?
Yes. I create as well as you. We wouldn't be able to have this conversation if we wouldn't have concept of time.
In this aspect of Isa, what is your role?
It's to help for those that wish. Yes. I connect. Yes. And I care.
Were you
I
teaching
transform. Yes. I manifest so many
Are you here to help us open gateways on Earth?
I'm the gateway.
You are a gateway yourself, correct. Okay. Are there pyramids on Earth we can reactivate to help us with ascension?
You can't. You don't need to.
Okay.
Not you.
There are those helping in that aspect.
Oh, you can help. Actually.
Please. How can I help?
See them activated. Your imagination is your five-dimensional aspect.
Ah, okay. So if we as a group visualize various pyramids all over the world together, we will multiply our imagination and our fifth density understanding and power to help with reactivation we will be creating.
See the world as perfect all the time. That helps a lot. Yes. Crystallized and flowing at the same time. It's diamond and it's water. It's shining white light. Everything is stone. Everything that you see is stone. Everything that you don't see at the moment is water. It's diamond, it's precious, very precious.
Yes.
Treat it as precious. Yes, everything is diamond and water. Do you get the point?
Yes, I'm visualizing diamond and water and
you don't need to visualize that. Just look around. That is your imagination as well.
Okay, I will.
You can overlay many realities. Just the one that you believe is real right now is real for you. But in the fact, everything you imagine is real.
It's powerful.
Thank you. Fanda needs to drink. He is dehydrated. Nervous system hydration.
Welcome back.
Yes, look at my cat.
Oh, it's a cat lover. There's a cat lover's best friend right there.
Yeah. She's much more open today.
You need to drink too.
Yeah.
All of you, water, clean water.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cute kitty.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I gotta think for a second too.
Sabrina, the entity, she said her name was Isa. It could be one S or two S's. Oh my. Yes. She would. Sabrina, you hear me? Oh, she can't talk. Okay. She used to be called Isis, but she says she's not here in that aspect. She's here as Isa. She's here to help us out.
So wasn't she here as an oversoul? I think it was an oversoul.
She says she is an oversoul of many, many oversouls, but
I have a headache. Bad one.
You need water.
Yes.
And diamonds.
František, didn't you say the first time you spoke, have her spoke through you, that she was of the 9th dimension or so? Or was it 12th?
It was all dimensions. All dimensions.
She's of all dimension. Well, that's a powerful energy.
If you can imagine it, it's your energy.
What you perceive is your own energy, he said.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's drinking water? I think I was giving energy to her.
Okay.
And I became dehydrated.
I can talk real quick. So, how can it identify as being Isa if it's an oversoul? It wouldn't really identify as one particular.
It doesn't really identify with just one particular being. It identifies with everyone in every dimension.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you guys can hear me. This is Isa is just pure energy, or Isis, and it's just pure energy, and is, I think, probably the highest entity we've ever spoken to. My understanding is Isis is the feminine representation of the source, of God, of the intelligent infinity, but that's all part of us. That's why so many things we try to express and ask, we have to reword them because it wasn't even on the level.
Right.
The way you formatted the question asking it, and I had to be like, oh wow, okay, it's my question I'm asking is not even it has too many built-in biases or paradigms in it, so I was just having to readjust my question formats, and then
she doesn't she's not in our idea of time is what she was trying to say.
Yeah, time's only linear in third density.
Yeah. Time is
just
only hours, but the other part it's what
No, but she experienced time. She said otherwise
she said
wouldn't
she experiences it, but
she understands
she's not
she
held.
can understand it, but I don't. Right?
Well, no, it's just like manipulation of energy, basically. If you understand how to manipulate energy, and time is just a format of energy, and everything is vibrations and frequencies, she just knows how to manipulate the vibration or the frequency of which time is. Time is just, you tune into a certain frequency, and you can be at that frequency, just like radio. And just like in a movie, you can go to any point, past, present, or future, if you're looking at it, if you're holding it up, looking at it. They have that ability to where they can go to any point and tune it into any elements. And their understanding of energy and the universe is far, 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 far beyond ours.
She can't be. She doesn't experience time. She understands time.
Mm-hmm.
But because she doesn't live in time. She lives above it.
Yeah.
So
she is time in a sense.
It's an energy source. Energy. They can be in a time.
Yeah, exactly. We just had that our understanding of time has a change, and that's what I was trying to get her to explain. Like, I think we look at time a little bit in the wrong sense. Can you help bring clarity to that? And it's kind of just like, I don't know.
She wants you to expand your awareness and find the information for yourself. She's allowing you to imagine what the information is. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah. Because it's all, and that's when we asked if there's any ounce of any infringement on free will happening, she will not do that. So she will not infringe in any sense on our free will, and that can be a negative or positive sense, or not negative, positive, but she won't give us any more than we currently need at a minimum level, really, because it would be a disservice to us for us not to experience that, because they're understanding. It's like a child learning how to ride a bike. You're not going to go and be like, hey, watch this, take it over, and just drive the whole bike, and then let them have one little shot every now and then. You want to let them learn, fall, get up, and then when they really achieve it and become awesome at riding a bike, and maybe one day they're doing BMX and backflips, then they can say, wow, look how much I've done from where I started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wants you to learn through your own awareness and your own expansion.
Yeah.
Gordon, did you hear clear when she was talking? Actually, because I was having a problem with I couldn't even hear normal what she was saying when I asked about Anubians.
I kind of was having an issue hearing. I think she's still getting used to maybe adjusting to Franny's body or vice versa.
Yeah, because it's very hard to understand her, what she's saying.
It was very slow, but I had to adjust the way she spoke to how I listened to the words. But
he needs to clean his how you call that, pipes.
The blue chakra area.
Yeah, he just needs more water.
Yeah, because I couldn't understand at the beginning. I couldn't understand what was being said really. So I couldn't really follow the whole story. Because I guess if he looks down, you know how when you look down, sometimes the words you don't quite get.
Yeah.
So, but he'll get better.
Oh man.
What, you gonna channel too?
No, my head. I feel like I just was like computing. I just feel like I just went through an SAT. I feel like I was just like running so many miles per hour in my head. Like, okay, I'm talking to ISIS. This is huge. What do I present? How do I? Oh man, that's amazing. So that's incredible though. That Franny has a direct, very direct link, and obviously Fran has a very strong connection with ISIS, with the drawings and the cat, and just in general in nature. I see it very strongly now. And if you read this article, like that I shared in the chat, apparently ISIS is here now to do some pretty incredible things in helping with ascension. As far as opening up new pyramids, this is saying she's going to Egypt, Russia, in all China, all these different places to bring about peace and more holistic, you know, obviously the way we need to think in general. But I was trying to get her to speak to that, but I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to.
Yeah. How do I save this photo? I want to put it on the website.
Go to screen capture. So you can view the photo.
Sabrina, copy.
And then just right click on Save Image As when you view it.
Oh, okay, that's right. I was looking for something more complicated. It says web page complete. It sees it. Let me see.
It might be saved on Google Plus as well, actually. So I'm trying to remember what we spoke about. That was wild. Bringing up the cold crystals in water, that was a big thing. And saying we have to change our understanding and look at everything in photons, everything is crystals and water more in a sense. I feel like she was definitely giving us hints and clues on things. It's like, read into it, I'm giving you a hint. And I just wasn't always connecting, but I don't know.
Gordon, grain plasma, that's what you should be looking for. Grain plasma.
Grain plasma?
Grain. As a grain of sand. Grain plasma.
Okay.
So, Frant, how do you feel?
Better now, but I don't feel like channeling at the moment.
No more channeling. I don't think you should channel anymore.
What was the perspective you got from your end, František? What were you experiencing?
What do you mean?
Were you consciously there, or were you in a certain room or feeling, or?
I was totally consciously there, and for a moment I was able to step aside, but then again I came in too strongly and I started shaking.
Okay. Interesting. So she or he, it's really not really any sex, but Isis is able to really then. Do you constantly feel her or his presence, and it's just kind of a matter now of you can just fine-tuning, switching it on and off, but it's always just really something very strongly present to you?
It's strongest when I'm channeling.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sometimes in meditation it becomes strong, but not speaking, just energy. It's vastness. It's gravity, large and growing.
You okay, Founder?
Yes.
Send you my love anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you for it.
I hope you were receiving the energy I was sending.
Yes, I'm always receiving.
So how did it go with you? I had a bit of a meltdown here with my computer, so...
Uh,
Are we clear on the ISIS thing, or is this
Yeah. Well, she says she's not ISIS anymore. ISIS was an aspect. She's well. Did everyone hear
not
death?
anymore. Not anymore.
She's not that
It's
anymore. She's Isa.
no. It's
Yeah, but she
it's not
said
the right
something
word.
about
I mean,
death. Yeah.
it's not the right word. Not anymore.
She's
Yeah.
not
Because
that anymore.
she is that. She is ISIS and she's Isa at the same time. She
or
is Isa.
Ishtar, or yeah, there's quite a few names.
Yes, but the name Isa came out for a purpose. So
Yeah. She says she was Isa now.
yeah.
Isa,
She
right.
yeah. She has a different what do you call it?
Expression.
Expression. Yes.
Archetype, or
Yeah.
yeah, that was for the Egyptian time period with
Yeah.
Isis.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's quite nice as entities change and as civilizations change. Also, their wording and the way they call themselves, and just to recognize that change in themselves. You know, like for example, Esasani to Shakani.
Right.
It's how we should be. They're always
They have a
adapting.
new role. They have a new
Without the
role.
should, but it's a very nice way to take things. Yes, Gordon. Yeah, it's a really nice way to take things. Evolve our language, evolve our words. We're already redefining our definitions. So most of us have accomplished that, and can now take things in very much easier steps.
Well, at least we have a name now. We like to label things. We all just begin to label her as you.
Well, that's what you were saying yesterday, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah. Now we have a
How'd you
name.
get? How did you feel, Sabrina, about that? That was the first, was it?
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure it out in my head. You know, my brain is analyzing everything. That's why I'm quiet, because it's running
Yeah.
everything through the machine and breaking it down.
I think you
Yes.
might. I think it might break it down a bit. Yeah, be careful on that one. I made some
So,
assumptions yesterday as well, and wasn't sure,
yeah.
and yeah, it was quite interesting.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure it out here. You know, how high to go to understand what is being said from,
Mhm.
in terms of point of view.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to
Yep.
figure out where up there it is in order to look down.
I think it's
It's
like
inside.
Raw, the same level as Raw. Raw is also an oversoul of oversouls.
Yes.
Yeah, but is he in all dimensions at once?
Yeah, Ra was sixth density.
I get
Yeah. Well,
I get she's the highest vibration in the oversoul.
yeah, because see, for oversouls, they're in all dimensions, because they have souls in all different dimensions, so
Yeah.
they have to embody all of those souls. Therefore, they would be on all dimensions. So I understand that part. That part is easy. It's the other parts where I. Go ahead, Gordon.
Well, I'm just looking at dusty plasma. František, is this the same as grain plasma? I'm trying to understand the correlation or the connection there with.
Might be, yes.
What's your understanding of grain plasma, or what's?
That's the reality we live in.
Okay.
It's a what?
It's everything around. Diamond and water. It's grain
Carbon.
plasma.
Yeah.
It's yes. It's
Okay.
I almost felt that
electricity,
she was saying.
magnetism, gravity. It's all included in grain plasma. It's just
Hmm.
And that's what Issa was trying to explain.
Would you like to?
that's what I'm trying to explain for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
The
I got
picture, listen, the picture I received in my mind is more like, yes, it's the green plasma, but plasma meaning, I kind of feel like the water is running through the plasma and therefore it's giving light,
no,
like pure light or some sort.
plasma is another state of
No.
matter. Yeah, it's gas, it's liquid,
High
it's
pressure.
and it's also grain. Plasma without grain is just ionized gas. But
Mm.
All right.
yes.
A plasmoid.
And so I get it, and it explains part of the Higgs boson, how we understand how now the field for which matter and mass, matter takes on mass. We understand how that's done now, and I see the correlation with grain plasma being things going from a gaseous state in the cosmos, in the galaxies, to then condensing, and allowing them to form into tangible physical states, more and more dense energy, and it's all just energy, just more densely done into grain plasma, which gives us the images and the shapes of what we experience through what. Jeez, that's complex. Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it is.
plasma is outside all the other states, so
Are we talking about the same plasma from a volcano?
No.
no,
No.
no.
Plasma, it's a physical, like,
Like a solid, a liquid.
no,
Yeah.
like
So
neons, plasma, blah 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 blah. It's a
It's a fundamental state of matter, so it's
Yeah,
not solid, liquid, or it's not solid, liquid, or gas.
right. Exactly. It's outside of that.
Yeah.
And soon this energy will be in the next 5 years. This will be in every home, powering every single home.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I can guarantee you that.
It's just there's just so many new free energy things we could be doing, and this is just one of the leading ones that we should be doing in just a much more effective, sustainable way that's not going to kill our environment.
Gordon, check out Gem Sphere. GEM Sphere. This lady was on Rents the other night talking about having Nikola Tesla come and visit her in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
And literally gave her the design of how to create this wireless device which can create enough power to power a home. It's basically a crystal ball with a couple of elements in, and it's a bit like Cash's work.
Yeah, I love Dr. Cash.
Very, very similar, and she's come out with it now, and did a bit of research on it, and okay, it's quite expensive, but
just gem sphere like this, GEM sphere.
Golden energy something GEM sphere.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to find. It's not easy to find, I must admit. I'll give you a link. Do my
Crystal
own research.
Cure. Okay.
No.
I gotcha.
I'll find it for you.
Interesting. So basically, man. So Issa exists in a state of, well, not even higher than that, but it's. So is the most rudimentary state we know of photons or plasma now? Are we going? Is there something even? more micro we can go than
Yeah,
a photon?
there is.
I mean,
Oh gee.
Yeah, everything is overlapping photons.
Yeah, it's like
But the more it's overlapping, the more dense or more heat it gets. So it's plasma always, because light is plasma.
okay, so photons are a form of plasma.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything can be viewed as plasma.
But it's self-aware conscious plasma.
Yes.
Yeah, cause
which is inside us.
yeah, because I think neutrinos. You have neutrinos, leptons. Oh gee.
You're gonna love that link. Because it totally ties in with what's been going on with our experiences as well, with Judy's experience of having people appear in the room, and also, if you look at it, it's also encompasses the time-space cone as well, which Bashar talks about. So there is an actual website where you can buy them. I think they're about $450 each. And how you power your electronics at home is you use a scalar receiver. So basically, everything you want to power has a receiver on it. And she tried to do some experiments with it. She built it and she did some experiments. Started wiring it up to measure how much power was coming up. And then that night, Nikola Tesla came back to her that night and was, no wires, no wires.
I've done this.
He was so angry, she said.
I imagine he takes a little bit of pride in his work.
So does he channel, or I mean, is she able to channel him, or just that one time?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's just this one time. If you read the story, it goes into it a bit more. I really wish Brent would put it up on his site so we could listen to a bit of it, because it was like almost a 2-hour show of her talking about the experience and
she was having an OBE.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, she was in bed and had Nikola Tesla standing there right in front of her. So he appeared to her, and then when she went to go and design these things, she had formulas bouncing around the room of the formula, what she needed to put into these spheres. So she's seeing things through the veil, which is very interesting. You know, I mean, Nikola Tesla was a person that could actually make things in his head and then manifest them somehow through his technology at the time. He was an absolute genius.
And this thing heals everything around it as well?
Yeah, supposedly. Balances everything out.
Is she selling this, or is it just like a prototype she has?
Yeah, she is selling this. That's the only thing that obviously I gave it a bit funny at, because it's like $450 for one of these things. It's not cheap.
Oh.
But if it saves that amount on your money and your electricity every year in your house, then surely it's worth it.
20 years of self-funded research, so I guess that's kind of her.
That's it. I think that's what's going on now. I think they've got to a point now where they're ready to market it, get it out there, especially for the States, because obviously shipping and taxes would be a bit easier.
What she learned is that God is hydrogen, whose atomic number and weight is 1. Interesting. I know hydrogen's the key to it all. Dr. Patrick Flanagan speaks about that too, and he has a connection with Tesla as well.
Solid hydrogen. We need to be able to store hydrogen in a solid format. which is like using nano type of graphene and stuff like that. That will hold hydrogen in a solid form, so then we can stop it from being like dangerous to exploding and all that. And then we can finally utilize the power of hydrogen properly.
That's so funny. I just mentioned the Higgs boson, and here it is. She's exactly speaking about it. That the boson might be the glue that holds the universe together, a wide piece, blah, blah, blah. And then, oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. I'll have to... So she doesn't have any videos of it working or anything yet?
She has a proper website. I did have it somewhere, but I can't find it.
Let me find.
Yeah, it's sort of buried right at the bottom of the internet at the moment, I think.
Judy BB.
That could be her website at the bottom.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, she got everything. Egyptian Ankh, UFOs and water, spirit number.
That's her book one.
Water.
Oh, gemspheres.com. www.gemspheres.com. And that's the energy. That's the plasma energy that's been used there. I think she said the formula that she was given was something like S equals SOH3. S is standing. I can't remember what it stood for, but I think it was like spirit or something. It's quite interesting.
You know what's interesting? Like 2 or 3 times I've been given formulas in my dreams, and I don't remember them when I wake up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had some symbols in my dreams a while back, actually. I actually wrote them down, and I had like a green upside down cross, like a Christian cross. Then I had like a normal one, like normal but red, and then they merged together to become white. And that's all I can remember. So then it was like one stick with two crosses.
One stick, 2 crosses.
So the glass floor, it looks like, yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Everyone, I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, and I look forward to speak to you next time with my new headset.
You sound
so
great
good
right
to
now.
hear you clear.
Yes.
He sounds very sleepy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I see you.
Good night, Hyan.
Good night. Peace.
Bye-bye. Peace.
Love you, bro.
Oh, I got a lot of research to do tonight then.
Yeah, for us analytical-minded ones, it's just a lot of venture at the moment. A lot of discoveries going on and inventions and.
Yeah, I was reading about this guy about healing with frequencies, Dr. William Pollock.
Yeah. I've heard about him. He has the love frequencies and the there are many frequencies that he found out, but the love one is the biggest one that most people do not hear on the regular radio stations and whatnot. He tries to get musicians to retune their instruments so they'll be able to have that frequency while playing their music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our musical scale is not correct.
It's our musical scale at the moment, as it's put on the radio, is very discordant with our nature.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Germans did that. The Nazis.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been changed back
Yeah,
since.
yeah. Tiny notes. It's a little bit higher pitch. It's a little sharp and flat.
Yeah, A should be 432 hertz.
Yeah. There's some music on YouTube you can find that has those types of harmonies, the good harmonies, like love frequencies. They have a lot of videos on that on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what they're called, low frequency.
Yeah, if you look up love frequencies, I'm sure that doctor's name will pop up.
Oh.
He's trying to get other musicians, like the popular ones, to begin playing, making their music with the right tunage of their instruments, so the frequencies can be more in tune with our nature.
Yeah, more harmonious.
Yes, more harmonic.
Thank you.
So, yeah, he got what's her name? A. Marie, you know that singer?
Yeah.
She just made a whole CD with all of her music in the harmonic frequencies of love. So all the songs on her CD is made to that effect.
Oh wow, brilliant.
Yeah.
I got a friend over here who channels and makes music while channeling.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, Silicon
Very
Psychosis.
Well, I've never heard of him, but that sounds great.
Yeah, he's a crazy old bod. Like, I've been trying to get him into Human Colony, but
Silicon Psychosis.
I've given him the torch. I've shown him the path. He just has to walk it if he chooses.
Yeah, it's his choice.
But it's very ambient music, very alien music, very not at all like
Ian from Newcastle.
Yeah. It's my mate Ian.
Silicon guys. Unfold the void. Oh god, it's a lot of simps.
Yeah, he loves his synth. Yeah.
So do you know who's channeling when he makes it?
Well, he calls himself Silicon Psychosis when he's.
So this is the entity.
Yeah, sort of. I think he gets in like in whatever state he does and makes some music.
Earth mission.
However he does it.
Cat stalking.
What?
It's one of the songs is called Cat Stalking.
Oh.
Hey, maybe we should get some of you girls singing some lyric once you're a bit more aware of what you're saying. We'll make some lyric tracks. Yeah, I'll be I'll whack some drum and bass tracks down on that and stuff. And I got a producer that lives next door to me, so.
Oh.
He's always dying for samples. So.
Yeah, that was cool.
Well,
that's a
all
good
that
title.
we need is someone to begin to rap in the alien language.
The Wu-Ha Clan.
Gosh. Oh goodness, I can only imagine that.
It had to come out of it. So instead of gravel pit, what's it gonna be?
Oh my goodness.
That's for that Dr. William. There's
Mhm.
a clip of him
Yeah, he has a
speaking.
whole video speaking. I think I saw a 2 hour one or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
this one's short. It's like 3 minutes.
oh yeah, I saw the 2 hour one. It's intriguing stuff.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Gonna look into it.
Mhm.
Well, in the 20s, there was a guy called Raw Raymond Rife who invented the machine that could cure anything using plasma and frequencies.
Well, he says that most of the machines he's using are made in Germany anyways, that they have um a lot of them and have used it for a long time, so
Yeah, I think that's why A. Marie she put all of her music that way because I think she lives in Germany.
Right.
Okay, now listen to this comment that this person made. While it's true that you can heal with frequency, you can also make people very ill and even kill them
That's
the same
true.
way.
Yep.
That's what they
That's true.
did in a Second World War.
Mhm.
They were killing with a drop of water, just a drop of water, people.
No, they have sound weapons
And
now.
the sounds they
Yeah,
had,
the sound
yeah,
weapons, yes, that is really gross what it does to the body.
That's not
I don't.
nice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's
Yeah.
not nice.
They've got to be outlawed. These types of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just destroy them all.
Yeah.
There are all these like crowd control weapons, like non-evasive stuff, and it's like the
Yeah.
stun gun thing. Everyone said,
Fra-
"Oh, the stun gun, it's not going to kill anyone," and yet
yeah.
now we got
Killing
cops in this
children.
country that are absolutely
František,
stun gun
can
mad.
you take it off live, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brant.
Yeah, if you can like take some of the ending off too.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to raise the vibration. And
Yeah, we need to cut off the negative vibration.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Can
We
you?
need to cut
Can
off the
you?
negative vibration.
All right. Can you take it off live, please?
End it at the plasma, please.
Yes, and then at the plasma, please. Plasma sounds good. Neutrinos.
What's really interesting is the understanding of this gem
Right.
sphere